not that great at all.
I love it.
And you guys are being kind.
That's
here.
my new avatar. And the other one was we brought backup SD cards. We brought backup audio recorders, and I have no idea what caused this because we've never had this issue on any of our 100+ shoots where the card finishes writing and then it just continues writing and writing and writing and it refuses to stop processing. So the only way to stop it is to reset that, like take the batteries out of the back like an old cell phone and put them back in and then take out the card and make sure you didn't lose any audio. Yeah. So we take that out, and these are $70 SD cards because they have like write redundancy and they're supposed to be super secure, and it has extra pins so that if some fail, it can continue writing to other pins. So we had a second one. So we used that one and we used another recorder. Same thing happens the next day with that recorder. So it's like we used a different recorder, we used different SD cards, never experienced this. And it's like, maybe it's the microphone. I have no idea how that would affect the write. But we ended up getting to the end, and every day we would be offloading all of our audio, and I would be triple checking every single take because I'm like, I am not missing a take for this. And then occasionally I'd be like, hey, I'd talk to the director and be like, hey, Abby, can we get one more take? I need one more take. And he's like, did we get it? And I said, oh, we got it. One more take.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Because it's like, we had the take, hypothetically, but until I offload the audio, I have no way of knowing, unless I just do a playback. But even then, I would have to sit for the 3-minute, 4-minute performance to make sure every second is there and no audio drops, nothing. Because we were using a wireless system partly, and then the boom was wired, as the boom was our primary, and then we were using wireless as backups.
I can't stand the wireless ones anymore.
And no, they drop signals so much more now since your show. One of them sounds like poopy because somebody dropped the mic, and now I realize that is likely the connection between wire lav sounds bad now.
No, and most important thing was like this film, because as you mentioned, there was no scratch audio, and for everybody, scratch audio is that like when you get in-camera audio, and that was my mistake, that like I didn't have that communication with DP before on that Arri Amira camera, that like it will need because usually on these cinema camera you either need a time code or like you need a different way to hook up the mic. So in that way there was no audio in the camera, so we were completely reliant on the audio Tristan was capturing. So
how was that syncing process? Like, you take the audio from the mic?
Fortunately, the Spencer, who was our second AC, and we all have worked with him, Spencer Walsh, he has done a great job in slating it. So because we were slating it, so slating was my savior.
Spencer? Yes, our Spencer. Awesome. We love him so much. And on our podcast, when we talk about 48 Hour, we said the reason we even finished on time was because Spencer slates so well. Yeah. If you need to hire a second AC just for slating alone, and he's probably going to be mad I said this because he probably doesn't want to slate forever, hire him for slating because he is the best second AC ever.
Yeah, I'll turn my business manager brain on. If he's that good at something like that straightforward and like so reliable that we want him to do it, like just think of like all the other things like he's going to be great at.
So literally slate saved how much time, I don't know.